Well, I'm showing the battery low. That's hard to know. But this is my little room. This is my place. And I got a student in early. This is in the morning before my day starts, and she's taking a test.
Please come to the front office. Deshaun Smith.
I keep all my tests and everything in here, and my materials in there, and the administrative stuff in there, and each class set of stuff in there. I make a bunch of videos and burn them to CD. I have A drawer, and B drawer. And my physical science, I teach physical science, which is all the yellow posters up and around. And I teach earth science, which is on the back wall in white for the most part in posters. And biology, which is my green posters. And we're going to do labs today. We got 2 labs to do. We got a lab on atom structure with my physical science. I got 2 physical science today. And then I'm going to be taping the biology. We're going to do inheritance of leaf width. This is usually what I do for my classes. I give them an agenda ahead of time, and I just walk them right through it. I say, biology lesson for today, Thursday, 14th B day. We're going to review 14.1 and 2. We're going to complete a lab on leaf width inheritance. We're going to review and take chapter 14 tests. We're going to preview chapter 15, human heredity, and we're going to read 15.1, simple Mendelian inheritance of human traits. Review question study guide with a little homework. Not much homework. All right, well, now I have them come in. You probably can't see it, but I have their grades in bar graph, yeah, right up there, that they can see how they're doing as a class. I do that so that I can lock in the pinnacle, so I can put in my attendance quickly. I have them seated here with a seating arrangement right here. Am I zoomed all the way out? No. Seating arrangement here, I just look to see who's here and who's not here, and then I mark it in my book. If they're tardy, they're yellow. If they're absent, they're pink. And all the time I'm doing this, I have my overhead projector on with the test they're going to take next. You know, the exact question even. I'm going to move it over a little to get it in there. Always have to do that. And I go over it with them. They ought to be able to, everyone should be able to pass me. I'm easy. I still get 15% failure rate. There's some kids that just don't catch on real quick. But I keep pushing them, and we're making progress. Okay, that's all for now. It's a beautiful day outside. Cool, sunny. It's going to be good for a lab to go out and collect leaves. We had make a try last time, but I got too many kids were out. All right, this is what we're doing right here. And I've got them. We've already read through it. I don't even have anybody that could tape me. But we already read through this, and went too far in. Right there is probably about the best. It's inheritance patterns, and we're looking at polygenic inheritance patterns based on the leaf width. There are the procedures, there's the graph that they should end up with, and they have 3 analysis questions. I'm going to be taking videos of them and have somebody come get some video of me helping instruct them, but I don't help much because I've already briefed them on what they need to do, and they shouldn't have any questions, right, Erica?
I need a ruler.
You need a ruler?
Yes. Star, I need a ruler.
You need a ruler too?
We need both.
You need rulers?
He's recording, you know. I know he's recording me, and I know.
Hey. There's your ruler.
Okay, you can turn that around.
I've got it turned around. We're going. Hey, go, go, go. Ah! Sure. All right, and this is my biology class, and just like you would in an applied biology class, I was putting them asleep, talking, So they're out here doing their stuff.
Some leaves.
I know they got enough academians in each lab so that they can
Mr. R, I got a question.
answer all the questions they need to. All right, watch out, Shalicia. You're in my way. What are you doing in my way, Shalicia? All right.
I know you were doing it.
What? You don't have any leaves?
Mr. R.
Well, yeah, you got to have leaves.
Mr. R.
What?
Measure like this.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
not like this?
No, width. We're getting width of these leaves.
No, because they've been on
We're getting width. And see, they've got them separated into different bags, and we have, I might follow this next group out just to show you where they're getting their leaves from. We got some nice live oak trees. I can leave them in here and they won't get in trouble because it's a good class. But this is my little classroom and this is my little hall. So I said, the bell rang. We should have people coming back from lunch. There they are, all out coming back from lunch. And here are the two live oak trees. Yeah, there they are. There are two of them, but that isn't where my lab folks go. Hey, those are looking nice. Here's a project we got going here to level these and put them in here. And there's some young folks working on this. All right. That's all you get right now, yeah. All right, and the other two leaves are sets of leaves, oak trees, I mean, good night. They're my first two classes, and they're had labs in them, and man, it took it out of me. They were tough. But we got them done, and we're going to have grades in for them for the interim that closes out tomorrow. See, that's what it's like. Teaching, you got one thing after another. Now you see, there's nobody out here. Where did they go? Ashley Fail and Clayton Lemon. I don't think they made it out to pick leaves. I think they left to get a drink or something. They sure didn't pick any leaves. I guess I gotta go find them. It means I'm gonna sign off for now. Okay? And it's a good thing to do with everybody coming in here after lunch. We're out there and we have collected leaves and we have, everybody's got a data table done, right? Yeah. All right. Yeah or no? Yeah. All right. And you have per bag found 5 different leaves, and then you found an average for those leaves. Let's say in this first bag that I had a 2 centimeter and a 3 centimeter, and I had a 4 centimeter, and I had a 2.5 centimeter, and I had a 1.5 centimeter. Okay? And I averaged those up, and they comes to be 2. I'm just making this up so you can pay attention. Okay? Now, let's say that becomes, in my order of things, Number 1 has the highest average width. Now where are we supposed to put number 1 with the highest average width? Right in the middle. So, I know my lowest is 1.5, okay? I know my tallest is 4. Ooh, I'm going to have to add to this for that. And I know my average is 2, right there along at 2. That's what your bar is supposed to look like, with your shortest leaf to your tallest leaf, and the average being the dot. Now, what you all should have come out with are bar graphs that look like this, and a bell-shaped curve. And the reason I know this is because the leaf width for live oaks is a polygenically inherited trait. That means it's not just one dominant big and one recessive small gene. It's made up of several genes, and it depends on your combination of genes as to your width. Now, if you ended up with a bell-shaped curve like this, then you have evidence to answer number one, what kind of inheritance would you say this was? What would you say?
Got a bell-shaped.
It's a bell-shaped curve. Oh, no. The first question says, how did your data compare with those presented in the sample graph, the one in there? Well, it looked like a bell-shaped curve. It looked similar, is what you want to say. Then, because it does look similar, and two, you want to say that it is a polygenic inheritance. And then number three, in order to figure this out, you're going to have to use the scientific method. The problem is figure out whether leaf width is polygenic. You're going to need to make a hypothesis of how you're going to do that. You're going to have to collect data based on that with a control group with a dependent variable and independent variable. And you're going to have to be able to analyze your results and draw a conclusion. Okay, that's really what I'm after, the steps that you would take in order to do it. Not that you know exactly what those steps are, but in general, how are you going to solve problems? Using the... Alright, now I'll give you 5 minutes to get this done because we have to take a test here now. In order for me to get all of 14, chapter 14 in on this grading cycle, which is due tomorrow. So, hurry up.